Hey everyone, RVRocks here, and do you like baseball? No? Then why am I even here? Fuck this, I'm out. All jokes aside, today, December 22nd, is the birthday of my late friend John Cop 7, so why not honor his name and talk about the game that made him a cult classic channel. Mario Super Sluggers is just another Mario sports game from the look of it, but these things always did have a sense of polish that makes them supremely fun compared to the likes of EA Sports. So, who knows, it could be fun. Let's hop in this thing. This game does not have a specific story mode, but a mode dubbed challenge mode designed to act as the single player portion. It's basically story mode with a new name. Mario and Luigi are invited to this island that Princess Peach constructed so all her friends could play baseball. So much so to even include little mini areas for each of her friends. The island is of course attacked, but by Bowser Jr. this time. I really like how they decided to drop Big Bad Bowser from the story of this game entirely. Bold move, I really think it adds to— oh, no wait, he's here too. Even though Lakitu makes no reference to him half a second later, they ramp their island into Peach's island and somehow don't cause a catastrophic earthquake. Bowser has come to take over the island, so of course you have to start a baseball team and go build your team in the different stadiums to take them down. The story is standard Mario affair, but the visuals and the sheer ridiculous of the island's design makes even the most lackluster of stories a welcome addition. Speaking of visuals, this game looks, feels, and sounds Mario, but it feels like a layer of paint over something that wasn't Mario. Don't get me wrong, the visuals in this game are great for the Wii era, and the music is top notch, but something about the animation and the whole style of the game just feels off. I can't really explain it. But getting back to the music, a lot of it is remixes of older tracks, and as a longtime Mario fan, I really appreciate that. This particular remix of the Yoshi story theme is really nice. This is fun, right? Fun. The music also has this classic ballpark organ that really gives off that nice childhood summer fun vibe. There are 9 stadiums in the game, each based off of one of the captains, except for these 3. But how exactly would you make stadiums for them? I mean, Bowser already has pinball, Donkey Kong has the jungle thing on lock, and I'm sorry Birdo, but I think I'm the only person who misses you in the new Mario Kart and Mario Party games. Each of these stadiums reflect the personality and the style of the character it's based on, with Daisy's Cruiser and Wario City being my favorites. This game is basically just baseball, and it accomplishes everything a baseball game should. You should know a lot about baseball terminology going into the game, because left and right the game will tell you to perform actions. To someone who is not a huge baseball fan, and didn't play the assload of tutorials this game provides, it was a challenge, but once you get over this initial hump, most of the game plays smoothly. There are a metric butt ton of characters for you to choose from. There's 12 captains that act as the central anchor of your team. These captains are Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Birdo, Wario, Waluigi, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Bowser, and Bowser Jr. However, there are also team players that serve as your fielders and such. For these guys, they really just got about everyone. Boos, Kremlings, Piantas, Babies, and even Teeny Kong. Psst. Hey Nintendo. Next Donkey Kong Country should give all the old crews characters. Make me happy. Or make a new Donkey Kong 64 style game and remove all the padding. Or just put Linky Kong in arms. I love Donkey Kong games, if you couldn't tell. This game also has the ass backwards toy field, which isn't awful, but it controls sluggishly and is just a bore to do. You go to each of the stadiums and get every character you need to take on Bowser, and well, it's a Mario game. You beat Bowser in horrifically easy story mode that most of the time just required you to know a little bit about baseball. To quote John,
I don't like this.
For a game that actually has depth and can be fun, the challenge mode comes off as very lazy. You beat Bowser, the team celebrates and looks into the sunset, but the sunset instantly becomes night as the stadium lights up to Peach's cheers. Is it a good final level? No. Is it a good story? No. Is it a good extended tutorial that gets the players warmed up to the other aspects of the game similar to Splatoon's? Yes, it is, and that's really what it should be looked at as. Mario Super Sluggers is a meme throughout my friend group. But would I recommend actually sitting down and playing it? Yes, I would. But keep in mind that this game does share a lot of the gameplay details with its predecessor, Mario Superstar Baseball. It's about as close to a sequel as a lot of the EA Sports games are year to year. Like, yes, there is improvement and new stuff, but at its core, it's basically the same game. But that core game is good and makes me wish they did another entry to iron out some of its kinks. But like every other Mario sports game, with some exceptions, it seemed to stop after the Wii era, which is a shame. It would be nice to see a resurgence of these types of games on the Switch, but more fleshed out than trying to cram them into one game like Mario Sports Superstars. And hopefully not a back and forth of nothing like Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. But as time goes on, one thing we can all agree on is that we need a new Mario Strikers game, even if it's just charged but ported to the Switch. Until then, I've been RVRocks, and have a happy birthday, John, and happy holidays to all of you watching. See ya!